I'm almost done. How about you, Kieran?
I was done ages ago. The party popper is perfectly aimed at the boss man.
Okay, you've had your fun. Come on out, you two.
Yes, boss.
You too. What are you mumbling about? Thanks. But who told you today was my birthday?
Perfect timing. Come over here.
Check this out.
Take it. When the boss man passes by, put it on his head.
You're the only one who can do it. He doesn't let anyone else near his head.
There's no time to explain. The boss man's almost here.
Hey, we never said it was actually today.
No one knows the boss man's actual birthday. We heard that it's in April, though.
So we figure we just celebrate his birthday for the entire month of April.
We're bound to hit the real date eventually. Happy birthday, boss! For the 13th time.
You usually don't let those two get away with their schemes, sweetie. April 18th. My birthday. Why are you looking at me like that? Didn't I answer the question you wanted to ask? Maybe the reason is simple. I just want to see what you'll do on that day. So, how will you respond, sweetie? Oh? You answered the phone quickly. Perfect. You'll be getting a delivery soon. Make sure to sign for it. I got a new pair of tactical gloves. They should fit you. If you think it's too early for you to get them, you can refuse the delivery and pick it up yourself after the 18th. Do you give feedback like this for every piece of equipment you receive? I didn't buy them, but are you sure you want to know where they came from? If you're really curious, I can take you there. What you'll find depends on your skill and luck, though. You haven't had enough fun yet. You already got your headphones, but instead of leaving, you're poking around and touching things. Were you trying to wake me up on purpose? I see you're trying to imply something. Go on, say whatever's on your mind. Maybe. I'm going back to sleep. You can stay or leave. I'm sleepy. Doing that is too much work right now. I added something new to that Lil S birthday badge you drew. Let me show you. Don't pretend you have no clue what it is. That cartoonish figure standing next to me is obviously you. Did I draw it because I miss you? Yeah, I did. What are you gonna do about it, kitten? Look at you laughing like that. I thought you were already used to my bluntness. Aside from the badge, I have something else to tell you. Next Saturday at 10 p.m., come over and watch Earth Animals with me. What's with that look? Were you expecting me to say something else? Some people say I'm brutally honest, but they're not any better. You reveal every emotion on your face. Happiness, disappointment, anger, fatigue. I like that, though. Isn't it because I know you so well that I can read you like a book? I guess it's a good thing. Besides, there's no need to hide anything from me. When we were at the wildlife park, you said you wanted a safe place for me to show my vulnerable belly. I want the same thing for you. As a hunter, you have to stay calm, protect everyone, and always be strong and resilient. But with me, you don't need to do any of that. Just be yourself. I can be the one who comforts you when you need it. Sure. Tomorrow, I'll go back to being the association's most wanted criminal, and the big bad boss man with the most enemies in the N109 zone. But even then, I'll still be yours. Are you sneaking around again, sweetie? There's no brooch, so I'm not quite sure what you're looking for. As you can see, I'm done showering. It's a gift, right? Hand it over. Oh, so you want to play a game? Do I get a hint, sweetie? You finally realized Honor Kindness offers better benefits, which means you're planning to submit your membership application as my birthday present. Oh, I know. It's a letter challenging me to a duel. It's a love letter you wrote for me. Your silence tells me I was right. I accept your invitation. You were too slow at hiding it. I saw it as soon as I left the bathroom. So yeah, I did tease you on purpose. Is that not okay, sweetie? I'm honored to receive a thoughtfully prepared invitation from someone of my own kind. You guessed incorrectly, sweetie. A guest with an invitation is obligated to be punctual. I thought we already came to an understanding about that. After all, you're equally remarkable when it comes to making an impression, miss. You kept writing after you gave me the invitation? I'll read the card. I always tell you to speak your mind, but now I understand there's something special about having words written down, too. I'll keep this card and the invitation. Somewhere within reach. Food made with such confidence can hardly disappoint, especially when you made it. It's obvious you brought it to life from your phone screen, and considering how you're holding it, it looks ready to float away with joy. You never fail. Let me tell you something that's not exactly a secret. This is the first time anyone has sung happy birthday to me. Will it come true if I make one? I wish for you to always live freely and brilliantly. Who said it wasn't for myself? Someone suddenly came into my life and said she wanted to see me remain strong, to always be undefeated. I can do that. But then, she said she also wanted to see me be vulnerable. I wanted to tell her that I couldn't do such a thing. But the truth is, she is my vulnerability. So, only when she lives boldly and freely will this weakness of mine have meaning. This wish was always meant for us.